feels like the world's falling down. I'll be there to lift you from the ground. Don't be afraid, just let me in. Love me and down. All that I say, your pain in the lies and all your secrets. I'll take them all, I'll be your keeper. Let's run away, no need to stay alone now.
Hey everybody, it's Marquita. Yeah.
Your mama looks so good.
Oh, well, thank you, Bunker. I just put on shorts because I'm hot. I was coming to do a video, saying, I didn't really know him, and I'm pretty sure his, life affected me personally, but I didn't come here with a story to be like, oh my gosh, yes, because if it did, okay, one thing it did, Pi Day. If y'all don't know, I'm talking about Stephen Hawkins. Pi Day is 3.14, which is March the 14th. And Stephen Hawkins died on 3.14, or March the 14th. And so that, but like, of course he didn't plan on it. And then I just found out that Albert Einstein's birthday is Pi Day. I know that ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but I just thought I'd say it. But yeah, so I didn't know him personally, and I'm pretty sure he affected my life. I just wanted to send out my concern, or my wishes for his family, and that he's dead. If y'all don't know who Stephen Hawkins is, he's the guy that had, what was that disease, that he had? Stephen Hawkins, when he slowly became paralyzed. He was the one that, if I'm not mistaken, was the one that very first started using his eyes to type messages. Savannah, can you please go? I'm doing a serious video. Thank you. But yeah, to communicate, he had this thing where he look at the letter and he can spell, and so that's, his computer talked for him. It was built onto his wheelchair, not wheelchair, I don't know, power chair, I don't know what you would call it, but anyhow, yeah, so he just recently passed away, and I want to send my condolences to his family, with him dying on one of my favorite holidays, which, of course, every holiday that I said in the other video, I said Pi Day, that I celebrate every year, mostly because I like math. I really do. I'm not good at it, but my favorite subject is math. I wanted to be an accountant from 5th grade all the way up to 11th grade. And then I found out what a midwife was. And so I was like, okay, I want to be a midwife because I really like babies. I have always liked babies, but I did not know what a midwife was. And then I wanted to be a midwife from like 12th grade all the way up. I took a CNA class, passed it, and realized, and then found out that I couldn't work in a nursery with babies unless I was an LPN. And I was like, I'm not going to, because like I went to a technical college, and my college was like literally 3 months. And I was like, okay, in order for me to be an LPN, I got to go to school for another 9 months. And I literally graduated from high school May the 18th. And I started college August the 19th. And graduated like in October. And so I was just like, you know what, I just graduated high school, and I just graduated, I say college because it was, just graduated college, and I'm not trying to go to school for another 9 months. And so I didn't go to be an LPN, even though I wanted to work in the nursery with the babies. But like I was saying, I liked it math ever since I can remember. I love math. Like, I still like math. I don't do anything with math. And I did take accounting 1 in 10th grade, because you had to be at least in 10th grade. And it was a big it was to me, it made me proud because I was in resource. And me being in resource math, I was in a regular accounting class, like with regular people. And I felt like, oh my gosh, I'm slightly normal. But yes, me being in resource math, I took accounting 1. And I technically passed. Because I made a C in that class, which you had to make an A or a B in order to go to accountant 2, and I made a C. And like, I'll tell y'all that story later. Just put down in the comment if y'all want me to tell y'all about my accountant 1 story. But I did pass, but I didn't make a B. I made a C. And so I didn't get to go to accountant 2. So that's the only reason why I did not take accountant 2. And then, like I said, I found out when it was, because when I took it, when I was in the accounting class, I was still at home. And then when I came, and then, like, of course, in August, when I went back to school, I was going to be in 11th grade. Well, by that time, I was in state custody and other things. So I didn't get to do accountant 2, but I wanted to so bad. But yeah, so that's why I think Pi Day is one of my favorite, because it's math. And I'm fat, and I like pie. I don't like cake. And I only like certain pies, which I know, like, you would look at me and be like, why don't you like cake? I like bread. I don't like cake. I don't like the consistency, and I really don't like the taste of cake. I like pies, I guess, because the crust is harder, which I make Kool-Aid pies, which don't have a top crust. It's just in a graham cracker crust. So I do like Kool-Aid pies. I wouldn't pick them over a cookie, but it's just, I don't know. So I like pie. I don't like cake. And then, but yeah, every year since I was in 10th grade, basically. Yeah, I was in 10th grade because I was in a 9th grade pre-algebra class, and I got kicked out of that class. I think I told a story about it. I'll tell y'all again if y'all want to know that story. I got kicked out of pre-algebra, which was a regular class, because I asked to get out of the resource class and go to a regular class. Not because I was ashamed. I just wanted to see if I can do it, because, like I said, I like math. So I was like, let me ask to be in a regular class of a subject that I really, really liked. And I was very fortunate in school. I was very, very fortunate that my teachers listened to me. My teachers, like, allowed me to grow at my own pace. But I've been like that ever since kindergarten. And I could tell y'all about me in school. It's just like, I hear other people's school stories, and I hear other people's, or I see other people's school, I see other people, how they treated in school, and I hear their stories, and I'm just like, knocking on wood, you know, like, fortunate that I had a great great school. Like, I had a very great school experience. Only maybe handfuls, but I'm not gonna blame it on the school. I'm gonna blame it on the teachers. That I've had a few handfuls of experiences to where I'm just like, you know what, I can't. Like, in the end, when I made a change, I was listened to, I was believed, and changes that I needed was made. And so, like I say, I was very fortunate in school. And so I can honestly say that I had a great school experience. And I could have taken LPN classes with the same teacher, because what happened was, she was like, because she told, I think 3 or 4 of us, because she taught the CNA class, and she told us if we want to do LPN classes, that we could do them later on in the evening, instead of, because like I went to school at like 8 o'clock in the morning. I caught the bus, the city bus, went to school, and then got out at 3 o'clock. So it was like a regular school day, 8 o'clock to 3 o'clock. And then she taught classes at like 5 to, a couple of hours. I think 5 to like 8 or something. But I just, like I said, I was 18. I just graduated high school, just graduated college. I was just like, you know what? I have always wanted to be a professional student, but I don't have the energy to be a professional student. Like, I'll tell y'all this one story, and then I'm going to let you go. What I'm saying is I want to be a professional student. Okay. Y'all know I live in Tennessee, Knoxville, Tennessee, where University of Tennessee is. I live, what would you say, Gary? Like 15 minutes from campus? Probably about 15 minutes from campus. No, it's not walking distance from my current place. But like I live near the campus. To me, I live near campus. Hold on. My thing was in my pants. Okay, I live like 15 minutes from campus. But I have always, every time I went on the strip, that's what they call it, on campus, I see the people walking around with backpacks. And I always say, and Gary could tell you, I always say, man, I just want to go get my backpack and walk around campus. I don't want to go to no classes. I just want to go get my backpack and walk around campus.
Mommy, I did a backbend on Daddy's knee.
Okay. Did you do it?
Yeah.
Not guilty. I'm sorry. Chicago. What was I about to say? But yeah, I say that every time I go on campus or go on the strip, and I'm just like, and I tell Gary, I'm like, I just want to go get my backpack and just walk around campus. Don't want to go to no classes. Don't want to do nothing but just walk around campus with my backpack on. And just see if I could, just like coincidentally, just find a clique of friends. And then, but yeah, so of course when I signed up for colleges, I signed up for Kentucky, and I signed up for the University of Tennessee, UT. University of Kentucky, that's what I meant. I signed up for University of Kentucky, and I signed up for University of Tennessee. I got in neither one of them. Of course, I know I wouldn't, because I don't have the grades and the financials. Because I wouldn't have got to be on financial, is it financial aid theory? I wouldn't have got to be on financial aid and get the special grants for University of Tennessee, for UT, because I live in town. Like, I could have gotten the special grant and financial aid and everything for Kentucky if I got in, because I don't live in that state. So I would have got that special grant. That's really loud. Thank you. But I couldn't for UT, and I really wanted UT. I really wanted to go to UT just to walk around campus with my backpack on. But anyway, so that's my crazy little story. I'll tell y'all my school story if y'all want to hear it. But I thought I'd just tell that little story just to say how cosmic that 3.14 was for me, and that it was Einstein's birthday, and that Stephen Hawking passed on that day, which is one of my favorite days for 2 reasons. Because of I like pi, and because I like math, and, you know, 3.14. So yeah, so hopefully y'all like this video, and please, I don't know if he has if his family has a page or something. If they do, you know, just go over and give your condolences to him, to his family, you know, because like I said, I can't think of anything personal besides Pi Day, and besides him, you know, making big strides for people that to communicate when they can't communicate. I'm just wanting to just, you know, say he will be missed. He was a great inventor of what I know, and I guess he was a great man. I don't know him personally. Didn't know him personally. He died in Stanford. I don't know. Over in England. I'm sorry if I'm getting the town wrong. But yeah, so rest in peace, Stephen Hawking.